because it's not like one of these teams has won. Both of them proven their strength on it. Shane really struggling though on that search and destroy there. Bottom fragging, actually getting 0 kills. Yeah, not great.
Not good. What we can say about the CTF though is EnVy actually won the first CTF 2-1, and then Prophecy replied by obviously winning the search and destroy on C-Town, and then also winning the next CTF 2-1 as well. So both times we've seen it, we've only seen 3 flags capped. And, you know, that's not that many, so it wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, because it's going to be a very defensive game, we can almost definitely say that. I'd be very surprised to see either team going all full-on aggression. And especially looking back on the games we've seen, this is going to be a very, very slow tempo. And like I said, it could be stopwatch.
Well, playing for a top 3 position now here at EGL 8 in Manchester. This is the Mad Cats Championship, and it is EnVy versus Prophecy. It all comes down to this final map. Capture the flag on bootleg, brilliant game mode and brilliant game type. Brilliant map even to actually end this series on.
Yep, absolutely. We are going to go ahead and get on board with the... Should we go? Yeah, we'll go good side first. That's actually going to be EnVy.
Let's do it.
And we're going to be on board with Parasite straight off the bat, it looks like. And let's be interesting to see the way they... Oh, team changes going on everywhere. We're now on board with Prophecy. Oh, wow, they've done goof.
It looks like it's just you and me here, Benson.
Should we spawn in?
Up against Prophecy and
yeah, we'll take
and EnVy all by ourselves.
I don't know what the hype is. We could take them easy.
Well, we could. You know, are we gonna share the controller? How are we gonna do this?
You control the left hand side. I'll control the right hand side. That's how.
Well,
that'll be impressive.
Well, fortunately for both of these teams, they're not going to get annihilated by us. They're going to have to play each other in this final map. Let's start off with Jake then for Prophecy.
Yeah, Jake just not actually opting to rush that bomb mid. Smart strategy. It tends to be a bit of a bloodbath, if I'm honest. I mean, it could go either way. It's very 50-50. So he's played his cards smart. He's going a bit defensive. Twiz, let's go, as he takes down Shane, he says. And that must have been a very impressive kill. Jake just going to be again patrolling this bottom mid. He's not being aggressive at all, considering he's using that SMG.
Yeah, first blood going to EnVy is shaking up Prophecy a little bit, it would seem. And this is a very, very high pressure game, knowing that this is ultimately going to decide the final placement for one of these teams. They will drop out into a 4th position, extremely respectable given the level of competition at this championship. But nevertheless, both of these teams fighting for top 3 and extending their monetary gain and also respect for their organisations.
Yep, absolutely. As Adido does take down Jake. Twiz again, let's go as he takes down Swanee. Shane needs to make that kill. He does just that, taking down Parasite, anticipating there to be one more somewhere on this top and middle area. Dido takes down Jake. Proofy takes down Shane as well. And it looks like Prophecy could be in a little bit of trouble. As Twizzy, every time he's getting a kill right now, he's screaming across the table with the Prophecy lineup. Swanee does finally shut him down though, and that's going to be important because he's gaining a little bit of momentum right there.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, these American teams coming over, because they have all explained to us how, you know, it can be a little bit more strict in their tournaments there in America, but they've been extremely vocal here at EGL, and it's been an absolute pleasure listening to the banter, flying back and to across their games.
They love it. They absolutely love it.
They're relishing that opportunity. On board with Swanee now, who has been driven right back into his spawn by the superior play of EnVy. If we bring up this scoreboard, we can see...
Oh, wow, Twiz 6-3.
Yeah, we can see Twiz going big for his team.
Yeah, Jake a 1 of 5, and now it seems all of EnVy are getting in on this complete... Well, it's not really trash talk because they're not directing it, it's just motivational shouting, I guess you could call it. Let's goes, you know, easy, things along those lines, but we're on board with Swanee now. Prophecy being very, very quiet. They're just trying to get their head in the game. Obviously, this is considered the better side of bootleg, and as it stands, EnVy have them on the ropes.
I mean, when it comes to times like this in championships, you could consider, you know, there's no need for boosting, there's no need for shouting when they're just playing the game, but hey, they're playing for a lot of money here, and let's not forget that one bit. Shane's doing a 360, almost taking out Twiz, but unfortunately for him, it's going to be Swanee that picks up the kill. Yeah,
Twiz right now is on a rampage. He is playing so well for EnVy. They know they have Prophecy on the back foot. Prophecy actually yet to really push out of the spawn, but Gunshi with some few shots does take down Dido with a freaking sensational shot. Absolutely taking... wow, I can't even know how to describe that. I didn't even see him on the screen, but he managed to get a perfect headshot, and he knows there's one more on the enemy flag, but the flag has got away. Gunshi, oh, that's very rare from him.
Yeah, and he needed to make it really interesting.
Challenge that?
Parasite challenging Gunshi there, and I think for a second Parasite had thought Gunshi had ran back the other way, so you know he was trying to be a little bit sneaky, maybe catch him off guard. However, like he's back at base. Gunshi continuing that rampage as he takes out Dido mid-map now with both an SMG and ACR in his arsenal.
Yeah, 1 minute 50 still to go. As it stands, 0-0 in this CTF on bootleg. We are on board with Prophecy Gunshi. If you are just joining us, this is a best of 5 losers bracket semi-final. I said semi this time, I didn't say semi. And it is actually 2-2, so this is going to be the last map we are going to see. We're on board with Gunshi as Proofy gets a pistol kill on Jake. Let's see what Gunshi's going to do. He needs to adapt to that. He knows he's going to be somewhere near the bricks area. Hasn't got any stuff or nades. Does see one though, and he gets dropped by Proofy. 1 minute 24, and it's 0-0 still.
Yep, and it just gets even more tense because we can see from the past games that have been played, you know, these teams are evenly matched, but when it comes down to the final map here, capture the flag on bootleg, there is nothing separating these two teams, and it really could go either way.
Yeah, it really could. It's so close. I mean, both CTS we've seen have come down to 2-1. That has been it. You know, right now we're on board with Shane. He takes down Proofy. Parasite responds there by taking down Jake. Shane has seen someone else in that green area. He goes for the shots. Does get taken down by Twiz, but Gunchi with the two-piece. Let's see if he can try and advance there. He gets shut down by the nade. We're on board now with Swanee, who's got himself towards Brick's area, but with 46 seconds left, Swanee's essentially completely by himself. He can't pull that flag because he needs to try and lock down the spawn, so he's essentially useless till his teammates get there.
Yep, and he's just going to hold this position. It is a really good position. Proofy somehow managing to make that kill. And Shane, he is weak, and he is going to go down to Proofy as well. Let's just quickly bring up the scoreboard there. Proofy on 9-7. It does seem that EnVy are slightly outslaying Prophecy, but again, there is not much in it, and the flag's been pulled by Parasite.
Yeah, Gunchi needs to make this kill. Jake does actually take it, but Dido is there. Can he put a stop? No, he can't. Jake is going to get a return. And that was some nice play right at the end there by Prophecy, just making sure EnVy didn't get a last-minute pull, which would have really put Prophecy on the back foot. But Twiz, oh my god, once again with another two-piece. I mean, that's about his fourth two-piece, I think. I don't think he's actually got a solo kill this entire game. That was a nice pistol switch we saw from him, but Gunshi's going to pick off that final kill, taking down Twiz with a headshot. But as it stands, 0-0. Like I said, this could go all the way to stopwatch. That was very defensive from Prophecy. Nice to see EnVy being aggressive, but what they need to be careful of is Prophecy could well just play counter. If they can get 3 or 4 EnVy plays down, push up, get that spawn trap locked in, EnVy could be in a lot of trouble. However, EnVy have the good side on their advantage.
Well, let's see what they're going to do. As you said, you know, if it could just go to stopwatch, then boy, we have a game in our hands. You know, it's 2-2 so far, so that would make it incredibly tense between these two teams. We're watching Parasite migrate towards this left-hand side now. He is going to be pushing down road, and he has got Proofy bang on support there, taking out Jake, who is opening bullets into Shane. But, Parasite catching Gunchi off guard, and so many kills going down there from either side, eventually leaving Dido possibly the only one left on the map for a second.
Yeah, he could have just maybe held the bricks area. He didn't really need to be so aggressive, but he decided he wanted to go for the montage piece, jump around the corner, see if he could get that flag. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, but with just under a minute played so far, yet to see any real action in this game. I mean, in terms of flag caps, we've only really seen EnVy pull that flag right at the very end, and that was more out of a, you know, we may as well, as opposed to, I think, we'll cap it kind of pull.
And it could be a single flag capture that decides this now. A simple 4 down. I say a simple 4 down, but a 4 down in this game would almost essentially guarantee them that win if they can pull it all the way home. We're watching Dido here, watching that top platform area. He does have the support of Twiz pushing down to his left. They're going to try a flanking attack towards middle map, but beforehand, Dido trying to look at those bricks, but getting shut down by Swanee through the little building to his left.
On board now with Parasite, who is going to be running right next to Twiz there, and this could be a pull that we've been waiting for, as let's have a look. Parasite just being very cautious. Twiz takes down Shane. Parasite sees that one more. If he makes this kill, this is going to be a pull surely. He's actually going for the spawn kills. That's a nice play. He sees Gunchi. Gunchi needs to go clutch. Unfortunately not. Twiz takes him down, and this should be a pull surely from Dido actually. So Twiz has opted to lock down the spawns. Dido with that AR pulling it, and he's using sleight of hand as well, so he's going to be very, very slow with that flag, and that maybe didn't help him right there.
That could have been it, though. As you say, you know, slightly slowed down. That flag is going to be returned, and that is such a shame for EnVy, because we've said it before, but that could have been the decider, and they almost had it over that top platform area. He was almost in the clear, but fortunately for EnVy, that was not the case.
Swanee.
And Swanee now opening up on the EnVy team.